everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your patience while I have gotten myself settled into my new house and my kids back to school and all that fun stuff that has kept me from filming regularly the last few months. But today's video I wanted to do a first impression for you of the Almay CC Cream. It says complexion corrector. It has an SPF of 35. Broad spectrum SPF, so it blocks both UVA and UVB rays. And the color that I chose is 100, and the color name is called Light. Alright, so I'm going to start by putting a little bit on my fingertips here and rubbing it all over. It does have a bit of a strong sunscreen type smell to it. And it doesn't seem to have a whole lot of coverage, which I'm not used to, so very different for me doing a sheer foundation of some sort. It does feel pretty good on the skin, I guess. Feels a little heavy, but no more than what I would expect for or what I experience with like moisturizer or sunscreen. Although it does leave my face quite shiny looking. And I am not oily in the least. I mean, I could put a straight like base oil on and I'm still not even shiny looking. So if you have oily skin, I don't know how well you would like this finish. We'll see if it goes away. But alright, let's do a close-up. You can see where it's kind of clinging to the dry patches around my nose. In case you can't hear it in my voice, I've had a bit of a cold the past few days. I mean, overall, I'd say if you don't really have much to cover, unlike myself, all my redness and everything, this might be a pretty good option for you if you just want to put on some moisturizer that has a little bit of coverage, and then, you know, the skin benefits of the CC cream. Right now, I'm not a huge fan of how it looks on my skin, just because it looks quite shiny to me. But I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup now, and I'll go ahead and take a picture and then come back. Okay, so I finished doing my makeup, and you can see my skin is not quite so shiny anymore. I think most of the moisture has absorbed in. I did do a very, very light dusting of powder just to kind of set the concealer that I had to put on for my dark circles and then, you know, my breakout. But overall, I think it's okay right now. I can already kind of see it starting to settle a little bit in my pores. So we will see how it lasts throughout the day. But it is, let's see, it is 10:09. I am off to an outdoor Renaissance festival all day up in Maryland. The weather's supposed to get up till, I don't know, like 80, 81, something like that. So this should be a good test on how it works for warm weather and humidity. And I will check in with you guys at the Renaissance Festival midday to see how it's holding up, and then I will check in with you again tonight before I go to bed to see how everything lasts. Okay, so the time is now a little bit before 7 p.m. My husband's on my cell phone because his is dead, so I can't hold up and show you the time, but started at 10 this morning, so that gives me about 9 hours of wear. And as you can see, I am looking a little ragged, a little tired. The concealer that I used was a drugstore brand as well. It was the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Didn't do too well either. After about an hour or so, I definitely got some creasing and it continued to wear away throughout the day. You can't really see any more of my bronzer, blush, highlighter, anything. And ironically, even though I used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer, most of my eyeshadow is kind of all gone. There's just some here. And then there's smudges of eyeliner that I had to clear up from under my eyes and mascara. So it just seemed like everything just kind of migrated. Now, I do have to mention that about 45 minutes after I put the foundation on, right before I left the house to go to the Ren Fair with my kids and my husband, I looked in the mirror and was like, wow, my skin looks really good. All of the moisture in the foundation had finally completely absorbed into my skin and left the pigment behind. And it wasn't shiny, it looked really nice and even, and I was really, really impressed. But then I guess after about 9 hours of wear, there's just really not much left. I'll try and get in a little closer. You can kind of see where some of my redness and my flakiness is kind of showing through. Redness on my chin. That big guy is still right there. And then of course, obvious, I have all these dark circles under my eyes. So, I'm sorry to say the Almay just didn't cut it for me. I think it would be good if I wasn't trying to look so like flawless and kind of put together, so to speak. If it's more of like I'm just going outside and want a little bit of evening to my complexion with some sunscreen. So if I was planning on going out to the Ren Fest all day and not really wearing any other makeup, it would even out my skin tone, give me SPF, give me some moisture, give me those benefits without being too makeup-y. As far as wearing it as a foundation every day, it just didn't work for me. May work for other people, so if you have tried it and loved it, if you tried it and hated it, tell me about it. Please comment below. Let me know your feedback, your thoughts, and make sure that you mention, you know, where you live and what kind of skin type you have as well, so that other people can see if it worked for you, if they have the same skin type as you, or if you had the same skin type as me and it did work for you. Again, please let me know your feedback. I would love to hear it. So thank you so much for watching my first reaction foundation video, and I look forward to seeing you back next time.